Welcome everyone to a brand new video. Thank you so much for tuning in to my blogs to inform yourself about issues around the world. Today we're talking about something very important. This is video 2 of Pfizer and Moderna. The vaccines they are trying to tell us that are going to help us against the COVID-19. Let's learn some more about these vaccines. What are they injecting us with? The Moderna and Pfizer vaccine. The substance that is injected is a substance obtained through the first stage of preparation of the vaccine. The vaccine early step is done in a laboratory. On some occasions, virus deposits are made by viruses, elements, or components or parts of the virus, later injected into our bodies. After being injected, these organisms will awaken the defense system to prepare it against the virus entry that produces the disease. The objective is for our body to be immune to COVID-19 in this case. But in the case of Pfizer and Moderna, there are no components or parts of any virus. They have gone a different way. So, what is in the vaccine? In the vaccine of Moderna and Pfizer, you will find synthetic ARN, which is made in a laboratory. The sequence of RNA components is prepared in a laboratory. It is, no, it is not extracted from virus culture. The synthetic RNA receives a code. This genetic code tells the organism in the body to produce an S protein. The code is called messenger. ARN sends a message to the organism. The information transmitted is to create protein. In this case, it would be S protein. The COVID-19 virus has in its outer layer a protein called protein S or spike. This protein is used by the virus to enter the cell of the human body, the respiratory system, to be exact. The human organism does not recognize protein S. When the ARN sends the message to the immune system, once the vaccine awakens, the immune system realizes that the request is external. The defense system identifies the injection as an order from outside to prepare protein. Protein S becomes an intruder, as if the virus itself were entering the organism. When the virus with protein S enters the organism, enters the organism is prepared to neutralize the virus. This is what happens with Pfizer and Moderna. How long does this immunity last? Efficacy of the vaccine says to be somewhere between 90 to 94%. We still don't know how long the protection lasts. Uh, we still need to continue evaluating the effects on the human body. There are possibilities that immunity has a limited time, just like the flu. We uh, we we inject ourselves a flu vaccine every year. This in, this info this form of vaccine with genetic material greatly accelerates all the process known so far as a counterpart that has never been used in humans on a large scale. But the thing about this vaccine is that it needs to be kept stored in temperatures of minus 80 degrees. And let's think about continents like Africa, countries like India, continents like in South America, Central America, where the weather is warm. And then we're going to need large spaces to keep these millions of vaccines frozen. Hmm? And let's remember, I want to inform you that there are 10 different studies on possible vaccines. Cancino, biolo, biologic, sorry about that, Cancino, biologic, Johnson and Johnson, Sinopharm, Sinovac, biotech, Sinovac Biotech, Bharat, Novavax, Sputnik V. Most are in phase 3. Most of these studies are betting on conventional vaccines using parts of the live attenuated or inactive virus. Some models use elements known as S protein, which are used as protein fragments of the virus, like I said before. Hmm? But so what happens is that genetic instructions are introduced through RNA molecules, which tells our very own protein to defend us from the virus. There are different techniques to produce this messenger RNAs. It is said that at this moment, this laboratories, biotech, is using something called into in vitro transcription. Hmm? So in a test tube, a molecule is introduced, a piece of DNA that contains the gene and an RNA polymerase that can read it and interpret that area that you want to transform from DNA to RNA. Synthesize it, it is cleaned, mixed, and then um, what they do is that they try to put the RNA inside some vesicles like small drops of oil. Although it is said that it's a new technique, it has been around for years. It has been shown to cause immunity against the flu or Zika. Pfizer needs to publish the data. It is said that Pfizer is 90% effective. This comes from a series of cases of infections among 44,000 volunteers who participated in phase 3. Among all, 94 tested positive of COVID 19, and 86 of 94 belonged to the group that had received the placebo. In contrast, the other 8 infected had received the vaccine. These results improve the effectiveness of the common vaccines. And for example, the flu vaccine, it's 40 to 60% in the best cases. Another example can be measles vaccine, which is 97%. The scientific community is excited to know what results will be public from the study. One crucial question here is to ask: Is the vaccine, is the Pfizer and Moderna 90% efficacy only for a segment of the population, or does it include the most susceptible population? We also want to know, when are we 90% protected? Is it a month later, 2 months later, a month later after the first injection or the second injection? So these are questions that we still don't have answer for. My friends, it's too early to say anything, but it's I think it's a good idea that um, some groups are going the normal way, the typical way of creating vaccines, and then they have gone in a different way. Mm? But we still have to be careful. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, my friends, for Reaching this point of the video, I want to say let's continue helping each other. We need each other more than ever. And as I always say, ciao, ciao for now. Till next video, my friends.